say Asante for the money of Faya Kono. I did be a Santa Fe, this will be an Jimina. Tell Cobia Santa Case, then my Santa wants some near into one so yana pa. Matrasia Jonosoti for Trasia Jones, they were Santa Fe, your quay, and I your co program that should be your co DB, the receive career who receive support to Santa Man, and in the minimum more per se, over Tias and Tiasamino. Almost and for you sharing you, you sharing you sharing you pay your money, your party, your party, but your fair. Near tea, dear, near tea, and reality. Anybody was like a scam ferry, a Santa Mine, Ukuma Pimaba, Cobia Santa Cotoko, and so where they are Santi. Hey, I know that's one crying by also. Who you put a can tell my intimate Santina Peda.
Ne a court day na ohwe said ye enua amakwa ejina ha ye ni bedi komo efa Sampa sensem. The last time I share our court can say anajuma bedi otunufo say omra court na ono ankasa emeka de nti a court afre no a wo ma enei e ba bepem wo ha court atena se awie e ba betie fie enua amas nchen e de na court kan na e de na asisisi amas biya boko
wada me biya boko
enei de din kan boyen komo e de na asi.
Well, I'm saying it's important that we go back over the last weekend. You see, I'm sure the president of the Ashanti Nation arrived upon the visit of the king of Eswati, or by Obesha Santimani Monyam. By extension, the Ghanaian people never shared money or money Monyam. So it's important, say, the best share of him. So now, Yadanase, ya man, manajia tumsha ampa, doyeno, neso Ghana fueni, and Ampane, a so Asantimani. And clearly over the weekend, Opumso a demonstrate here, say Ampa, he is the president of the Ashanti Nation, and forever and ever will be the president of the Ashanti Nation. See the Ghana for us, Ghana man penina, and a Ghana man penning for maternity. Emma, that program was successful. We are grateful to them. The Ashanti Nation is grateful to the people of this country because Umbetaya Champa, Umusa Ashanti or mine, and Umbai, Edio Dobebo Dum, and I somewhere. And clearly, fast forward, it's by court. I think we came here on the 16th nearby, and then court, to MISA on the 3rd of July. Today, the 3rd of July, we should come back to the court. And we're in the back court. Here back court, or Daroma, I'm sure the trial judge, Munyam for not here, Kunyamuno, a branch here now, Obejan, Dormaahene, I'm sure only in year, or catch and me catch the last time you came. I told you, share, catch and criminal matter. Come back to the court with the same person, the Dormaahene here and one. But the main reason why I said, and I can to Asemna Sedani say, and Tadio Sorry. I think if you know Tadio Sorry, is one of the renowned lawyers in this country. Only lawyer, a friend and petitioners. Now, once the Chief Justice, our Kumano, a man for BC, or Diana Munsembi into Mompamno. The sound for now, Mompamno, Tadio Sorry, and no lawyer. And I think within this week, as and he's engaged in the response of that petitioner, or more trial the Chief Justice. And he may be in that process, and for that matter, he cannot avail himself to me by annum. And on that ground, that reason fairly effort. Actually, letter back court to no Sampa. He cannot come today, and for that matter, or share court no share Ampa. Omon Sonasina, Omon joining the matter. So the matter will come on either on Wednesday or Friday, right? Friday, until 18th of July. Until the 18th of July, that is where the matter will come. The reason why Omayi Ashanti said, Nana Ajuman Badu, the lawyer, Tadio Sorry, all right. And the actual letter, Abre Court, and say he cannot come because he's a petitioner from Krofona, Sebi, say the Chief Justice, no, so he cannot come. So you have to put this in perspective and you have to tell the Ghanaian people that is the story.
And then Musa, Omame, Udis Asam, said the Musi, fanning terms one, Ababwa.
Oh, well, Sebi, once a idea to say, as Santima, when I'm Namania, yeah. Sebi a bar and Semia Mamra, and with ye, with that speed we can do it. But how Ghana Sem, and it's a constitutional matter. And so once the person in natural letter, and indeed say, I'm Tadio Sorry, and then the lawyer for the petitioners, I'm to Mompam the Chief Justice, and they own to me, Madia. Yeah, you know, and it was 18th. You come back, and then the matter will be tried. The matter will be tried, and once the matter will be tried, contempt in the channel. That friends and the lawyer for the petitioners, I'll move the Chief Justice, if you want to. Tadio Sorry. Tadio Sorry believe in the law. Tadio Sorry said like, the law is the law. If the law is the law, and then today the Chief Justice is being tried, clearly Dormaahene can also be tried. If it's a high court, he can equally be tried. So the law is the law, and he'll be tried. Whether Tadio Sorry or whether no Tadio Sorry, he'll be tried. and the contempt will be executed. But you know,
Yehu bibi nketenkete bi a ɛfa ya so sɛ nipa obesi na adwuma badu anan Dormaahene nipa obesi na nan no court no kwa bufu no ɛde na si.
well, clearly, before the court, Omar filed 2 motions. We have filed 2 motions on the 18th. Sadana, Sebi, yeah, Bompire said, try judge, no, who be amabo, who Ghana for Yamabo. Now, Sebi, so 2 motions now, both parties are now filing. No, the matter will be here because they want to delay the matter and they want to disrupt constitutional process. What I say, and for that matter, we pray that those motions on that day will be here. Yeah, here, the man will be tried. I'm saying he will be tried. Only to me be Okrumanum. What I say, he has no authority. But meanwhile, he keep on misleading the young ones in this country. Who are you? You have nobody. But of course, because of constitutional provision, and all of us are resolved, Sampa, you better respect your home. You need to be my home. You better be your home. I can't slap you and leave you because there's law. There must be that reasoning. And so we must respect each other at all times. And that is why the court can't someone you should accept it. Court can't someone today. That's what I'm saying. Say, Tari sorry believe. Or believe we say petitioners no more that the Chief Justice should be removed a law. And today the contempt that Dormaahene, I know Tadosori believes is a law. A learned person, fine brain, and he know. And Tebetino, whether Tadosori or no Tadosori, one of the biggest lawyers in this country, I'll become no 2 ways. Acheno, Tadosori believe that the law is a law.
The enemy busane say yet bibi say nipa obesi na adwuma badu anan no court no bufu no
Ni bufu ni say he want Dormaahene to be here in person. We are the banter asem na ayo ha no Ghana and ono. What I say? Enti enye matter wo betimi aka say ampa obi megina wa nan mu. Enye civil matter, a criminal matter. So what I say? Once the criminal matter and then you have been cited, I say oba habi. Enti you don't sit at the you own town pato and then try to behave that you are authority. You don't have authority and you on throne woody. Once over the weekend recently, or can be say ampa I say a good day be or no nasa so of the man obi into mote. Say a good day e nasa so say omo into. Why do you want to lie? Because you lie, because you are lying in the sense that look, at the end of the day, the constitution of this country has made it clear. A good day be a was as to be a cruma be a bind ya. Now, Sebi, Ashanti man and Kaya Jimiana, Nanko Boasi gold mine, Babyani, what does it? Nankana, a gold mine in entry. But don't say a good day be a was as to be a bind ya. Name say bind ya. If the government is using that resources, it might use the resource in our benefit. But don't try to patum ending trojan na a good give and coming me doma assassin so and coming pinimo muntu. But meanwhile, when you read the constitution, 257 clause 5, it says a good day be a bind ya. But why do you sit there? Now I say Umabunu Kutu Pase, Nanka Dormaahene and company bintu. But meanwhile, you don't have authority. Yeah. Money as if him or a lawyer, he knows all these provisions of the constitution, and he keep on throwing dust in the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian. And yet, at time. Onyai.
You feel contempt na yen share na gazette no sense. So far, I say debi abeba court to be as I say ye ka contempt one sem ye jai ne gazette no one sem.
Yes, the gazette is deliberate. The reason why I say, I think when the friends the registrar came to the court, almost say the document I submit at the original House of Chief, they have to go into a meeting and then decide whether we are telling the Ghanaian people that Dormaahene is a diabolical character and he's a liar and a dubious, and it's sorry to say he doesn't deserve to be where he is. Do you know why? Because you're a lawyer, and the Chieftaincy Act clearly tells you what is your role in respect to the Chieftaincy institution or in your role as a president of the Bono Regional House of Chief. What do you have to do? Documents now, but documents me. So mama do birth set ebreme say you chebi na apoku me ba na apoku me why register of birth me ti o say enye me oba no. It's not my duty. Said my duty is your father, between your father and your mother, to decide who is the DNA test. So it's the duty of the Sampa Traditional Council to bring documents of your Sampa Mahene. Once or the bar, you the regional House of Chief, you have no authority. You have no authority. All right. So once you have no authority, you don't come and tell the Ghanaian people say now what the intro say you got transfer. I got here. Why you forward it?
Musa, document traditional council no, and also provided the call national, and I say regional, and also provided the call national.
But Daroma shall be a processes. Shall be you free the Sampa Traditional Council. Now process then the Sampa Traditional Council. The acting president, Awen Anakojo Masa, was the one signing here. Just signing where him for almost fata the kingmakers. Omunya signing here. and they forwarded the document to the regional House of Chief. And once I do the regional House of Chief, what you have to do is to forward the document to the National House of Chief. Sana humanity, only kabim. But meanwhile, you are telling people in this country as if you have authority to decide on that document. You don't have that authority. You want to tell the people of this country, say, and you know, only say authority, no, obwa, no di, mfuto no gu, and I need be a friend of Bono. There's nothing like Bono. There's nothing like Bono. We keep on saying the 1959 bill of the Bono Ahafo region. I have attend home, and the Bono was attend home. Clearly, Sabi Obi wa a friend is Tanoso, and Obi was Sampa, Sekwa, and in Cheshire Sabi, on to me, and Mesum, and out to me and Ashanti Sem. So what I say, and Yashe, Ubenya, I Dormaahene, a learned person, Dormaahene, Dormaahene, a learned person, and then another Dormaahene keep on misleading you in the house. Sabi, any demo or keep on misleading you.
Now, what read Robbie, my Musao? Yet it is Dormaahene, na Dormaahene, as man say, or said that maybe say, young Gazette, Sampa him. And also,
you say any him, Sampa him at all, Sabi, or buy him at all, and see him. It is what to say, Sabi, be your him, and I am fun to be now. Sabi, let's talk about the relevant here. Because the relevance is the fact that there's no Obahima in Sampa. But he said he's a learned person. Dormaahene. It is obvious said Nana your Sampa hima. He should bring the document. On which say this is apparently I'm a president. And me a president. I've come to meet in the archive. Say we ne Sampa then Obahima. This is a document. Now the abeche Ghana for no more. But you cannot provide any document. But you sit down there, a learned person, a lawyer, a high court judge. You say now you Obahima or Sampa. You are misleading the people. It's enough. It's high time that he desists from that indiscipline with the greatest of respect.
I'm also doing my Musa. Baby, I drew no. Yet me and from National Street. Now, yes, I say, I have
yeah, kwanya. Na yemre wanhye emamra. Ene shebi ukase o pro ho ya de nyefe. Asantiman have show all time and again that Asantiman will show respect and Asantiman will follow due process. Once we follow due process and to let someone flower be gazetted, not you gazette to let someone flower, it therefore become a precedent. Precedent ni say asida. Enti asida no to let someone flower say no come enti ebema na be asuade ehum ama enyina, and that is what embody Asantiman enema Asantiman. And so whether say echo and cheo and I am fanko to let someone flower be gazetted.
My whole video be on social media. Every had the mammy chipping in a minisam. I want to be media minimum so you're in so you're in, but I'm funny the man say, Ubi anybody on Yan is handy different different. Or see a friend and a copia. Like I say, as someone at Chami, a share my ready, and I say, a chakaka.
Well, Wadaroma, I'm sure minimum be a sha Nana Kakudiana brush him or Casafi, and a minimum Akunya Odi, and our Wadaroma say, Odi Akunya, minimum Akunya Odi. Chakunya no dino me ditum pass and power share or hinbia si okumanum and an sebi sa hin no share na si okumano or sumo Asantiman and so sumo Asantiman na say Asantiman can asem no say entonchia bi chia okobisa ne hin nana, and clearly he want to trend and he's misleading. He has no fuss. He's a disgrace. He's an unfit character to even speak. But I first say because of democracy and now to be a but he want to mislead. They can say I baby also your hin no ne hin ne hwan mensia in a trance I can't say. Mensia is a nation on its own. I can't someone you have no authority. Officially you can't chair. You come to the court if you driver a high court. And you know some rabia. But you don't sit on social media and do propaganda with all those bloggers. Oh yeah, why? You are blogging and then you want to make money. It's not about money. It's about the fact say we want to make sure say I'm running by Juma and the law is here. So they should tell the people to come here. Yes, and it's here near Asantiman Kano in the womb. You two for Kano in the womb. And the reason why I say womb say customarily. But I say I did be Asantiman all right. Customarily, I did be Asantiman Kanemra. Because when you look at the source of law, all right, customary laws are laws. And this is Asantiman extra Ninkonyam ana Asantiman Otumfo transit no can answer one. It therefore become binding. A show, Emma, you have to do what is right. It is only for Muntias and Asantiman Kana. They should come to court. Until Sana no can say, Shabi in Semna Kano, it was not right. He should tell those people and I'm couple lawyer ni Ranimni, if you monkey can't send them, then they come to court and pack the Menshaka and no credit. What does you be doing? But for now, you have 2 more on them to let someone that flanes and Dormaahene.
Amas jam wako but yes by de bia be bia no yen se den hu na Samba Jafra yin so oya ba adwuma yeni appeals court judge ora ma 8 be hu no
o wadarma so hu me wa hu to lesha majafla sha me ni ofa hye nimpon wan hye me ni ofa hye nimpon a chebi ade bia ahye na fuma ana ade bia ahye na kuma mo ahye makuma mo wada hye eshan hye bia na mutu bia otu bia no otuma me na otuma abusua is je wan hu no na hu me wa hu me but of course hye adwuma ma no kwan he will be here and then he will demonstrate that he is an authority or a very quiet but very fearsome and very daring. And so clearly once opportunity ni bana onya kwanya na onkosum Ghana bind there he will come here and demonstrate no Bono and Ashanti shemo anom
na yakui Songhai festival yen se ase ho popie bi ba enu mugu so anase
what Darma iguso enti mre se fatama I think we be ye no okuku a and then we are going to do in the respect of development. You be say training college be on. So once you want to build a training college there, you want to plan and do it massively. So we can get people who can support us to be able to embark on that journey, and that is the essence. That is why we are packaged it so that we can relax and make sure we are able to do it at the right time and to do it diligently, and that's the essence. What we communicate the date to you as and when the time is ready, but we communicate to you at appropriate time. I'm going to baby.
Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thank you to those who are about to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and share and like the videos that I give you.